Hey, what's going on everybody? Protein bar review guy here. Up today we have a one bar. This is a peanut butter cup. I'm excited. Most of you probably know that I love chocolate and peanut butter. All right, so on this channel we break down protein bars based on ingredients, calorie count, protein content, macros, taste, texture, and then we give them a score of 1 through 10. All right, remember to like, subscribe, share with any of your friends who want to learn about ingredients in food, not just about what's in protein bars and what some of these big words are, but these ingredients are in lots of your food, all right? So it's good that you learn what they are, pass that information on to a friend, or refer them to this channel so they can learn about what they're eating, what they're putting into their body, because I think it's pretty important what you put in your body. I don't know. All right, let's check out the ingredients on this thing. Well, first of all, the front, they're marketing this thing. They're boasting 20 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. They got the gluten-free logo there on the front. So this is a one bar peanut butter cup. All right, let's check this thing out here. All right, ingredients. A protein blend, which is milk protein isolate, whey protein isolate, and then we get into the soluble vegetable fiber, vegetable glycerin, isomalto-oligosaccharides from a vegetable source. All right, that's pretty similar to what we've seen in the Costco bars as far as the vegetable fiber and the isomalto-oligosaccharides. That's basically the carb, the glue, the basic stuff that holds the bar together, because you can't just have just protein, it would just fall apart. You need something to give it some substance, some mass, and usually that is a carb and contributes to the fiber content of the bar as well. Then we get into palm kernel oil, maltitol, which we've talked about a lot on this channel. Maltitol is an artificial sweetener, basically about the same on the glycemic index as sugar. So there's really no benefit to using maltitol instead of real sugar. Plus the body has a lot more trouble breaking down maltitol. It ends up sitting in your gut, causing inflammation, leaky gut syndrome, a lot of other health complications. So really, why not just use real sugar? Well, the reason is because it contributes to the calorie count in the bar and the carbs and everything. So really, they're just trying to make their label look better by advertising for lower calories, lower carbs, and lower sugars. But when you really look at the facts behind it, you're better off with a real sugar than an artificial thing like that, okay? Because calories are not bad. Calories give us energy. That's what we use to get through the day. So stop depriving yourself of calories and substituting it with a foreign synthetic substance, all right? Just eat the real sugar if you need something sweet, all right? Then we get into peanut flour, peanut butter, milk protein concentrate, again, which is good, all right? Peanuts, natural flavors, which we're not really sure what that is. There could be a million things that are classified by natural flavors. That's a whole rabbit hole right there. Then we get into cocoa powder, calcium caseinate, soy lecithin. Again, easy substitute for soy lecithin. You could use sunflower lecithin. They're just cutting costs, trying to maximize profits by using cheap filler, which is the soy lecithin. And then we got sea salt, almond butter, and sucralose. Sucralose, another artificial sweetener. Okay, so you've got maltitol and sucralose in here. Not really digging that. I don't know why you need two. Why can't you just get away with one or the other? You know, both of them are like 200 times as sweet as real sugar. All right, so ingredients on that. I'm gonna give it a 6. Give it a 6 for ingredients, basically because of just the good protein sources there. All right, calories 230, a little outside of what we like to see in this, snack bar window of 180 to 220. Not a big deal. So 230, I'll give that a 7. I'm not going to trash it because sometimes you need more calories, and again, it's only 10 calories outside of our window. Protein content 20 grams though. 20 grams is what we've said is the benchmark. What we want to see in 180 to 220. Calorie window. So if you're at 230 calories, I would like to see 25 grams, 26 grams of protein in this bar. So calorie content on that, I'm gonna give it a 7. Okay, a little less than the bar. So 7 on protein content. And then the macros here, with that 20 grams of protein, we got 24 grams of carbs and 9 grams of fat. Okay, so 9 grams of fat, 9 calories per gram. That's 81 calories of this bar is fat. At 230 calories, you're over a third of this bar. So roughly 35% of this bar is fat. Now let's look at the carbs. 24 grams at 4 calories per gram. 24 times 4, that's 96. So 96, so you're a little under half there. So you're about 45% of this bar is carbs. And then 20 grams of protein, also at 4 calories per gram. So that's 80 calories of this bar is protein. 80 is less than a third of 230 calories. That's about 29%. So just doing the macros there off the head, you've got 35% of this bar is fat. What did we say? 35% carb and 29% protein. So in a protein bar, the lowest macro in the bar is protein. Okay, that sucks. If you're gonna go high carb, high protein, you gotta go low fat. If you're gonna go high protein, high fat, you gotta go low carb, okay? You don't really wanna have both of those fuel sources at the same time, the fat and the carbs. You wanna pick one or the other. If you have fat and the carbs together, you're most likely gonna store the fat while your body is trying to burn the carbs. So pick one or the other. So again, not really a fan of these macros. I'll give it a 6 on macros there. But let's see how this thing tastes. Hopefully good, because I would love a delicious chocolate peanut butter snack right now. So look at this thing. All right, looks good so far. Good solid chocolate coating on the outside. And some chewy peanut buttery substance on the inside there. Right away, the first thing that hits me is obviously the chocolate coating on the outside. Not a very strong taste, not a very strong chocolatey taste. You know, it's not blowing me away there in the rich chocolate department of flavor. And the peanut butter flavor is not very overly strong as well. I am surprised that it's not overly sweet with those 2 artificial sweeteners in there. Definitely those Quest bars are a lot sweeter and syrupy if that's what you're going for. I personally don't like that. I mean, I prefer this because it's less weird, syrupy, artificially tasting. It's not that sweet though, so if that's what you're looking for, that's good, despite having 2 artificial sweeteners in there. To taste, it's not really blowing me away, but like I said, it is good that it's not that sweet. So I'm gonna give it a 7 for taste. And the texture, not really blowing me away there either. That chocolate coating on the outside, not overly creamy, not really silky smooth, rich, anything to write home about there. And then you've got the peanut substance on the inside, a little bit of chew to that, I kept this in the fridge too, so it's a little more firm, but just a little bit of chewiness there, nothing really crunchy in there or anything. So texture kind of, subpar, middle of the road there. I'm gonna give it a 7 for texture as well. All right, so let's check out let's figure out an overall score here. Ingredients, we did not like the artificial sweeteners in this, but we did like the protein sources, those fiber sources and carb sources being from vegetables, which is good. But again, the maltitol and the sucralose, not a fan of that. And then the soy lecithin in there, not a fan of that. Okay, so ingredients, we knocked off some points for. Calorie count was a little high, no big deal. Protein content, not going up though with the calories. Macros, too much fat and too much carbs. Pick one or the other. Taste, texture, middle of the road. This thing, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. Nothing special there. All right. Protein bar review guy there, giving this 1 bar a 6. Peanut butter cup Remember to share away. Let's get this channel circulating, and I'll catch you next time. All right, later.